Hey, sixth graders. Lesson 3 in our chapter about scientific things. So we're looking at scientific inquiry today. So first we have our My Planet Diary. A misconception is called the law of falling objects. Heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones. This assumption is not true. They actually fall at the same rate, or with the same acceleration. The misconception was introduced by a philosopher named Aristotle and accepted for more than 2,000 years. But in the late 1500s, Galileo Galilei discovered something different. All free-falling objects fall with the same acceleration. To prove this, Galileo performed a number of experiments. Galileo's experiments involved rolling balls with different masses down a ramp called an inclined plane and making careful measurements. So, 3 key questions. What is scientific inquiry? How do you design and conduct an experiment? What are scientific theories and laws? So, scientific inquiry is the ongoing process of discovery in science, the diverse ways in which scientists study the natural world and propose explanations based on the evidence they gather. Scientific inquiry refers to the diverse ways in which scientists study the natural world and propose explanations based on the evidence they gather. So just the second part of that one for the main point. So it could include posing questions, developing a hypothesis, which is a possible explanation for a set of observations or answer to a scientific question. It must be testable. An experiment must follow sound scientific principles for its results to be valid. Variables are a factor that can change in an experiment. A manipulated variable is the one factor that a scientist changes during an experiment. It's also called the independent variable. Responding variable is a factor that changes as a result of changes to the manipulated or independent variable in an experiment. So it's called the dependent variable. A controlled experiment is an experiment in which only one variable is manipulated at a time. You can have experimental bias, so you're looking at a specific outcome or you're trying to manipulate it to have the specific outcome. They collect and interpret data. Data is facts, figures, and other evidence gathered through observations. They draw conclusions. They communicate with other scientists what they found. Scientific theory is a well-tested explanation for a wide range of observations or experimental results. Scientific law is a statement that describes what scientists expect to happen every time under a particular set of conditions. Unlike a theory, a scientific law describes an observed pattern in nature without attempting to explain it. So our vocab, then I forgot to do that, sorry. But we had scientific inquiry, hypothesis, variables, manipulated variable, responding variable, controlled experiment, data, scientific theory, and scientific law. So for your assignment, please complete the modal questions for lesson 3. Let me know if you have any questions on the assignment, and have a great day.